Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an epic plays analysis video. I am Sylphin. In today's video we have two very epic plays sent in by some lovely subscribers here, and we are going to take a look at them, try to analyze them, see what we can learn from them in order for us to become a better player. So ladies and gentlemen, this very first one is sent in by Super Tycho. He is a fantastic subscriber. Thank you very much for sending in the replay. If you would like to have your replay featured here on the series, please email me at sylphinparagon@gmail.com with your comment, with your replay code, time of the epic play, and of course, maybe a little description as well. But the best option is actually just to leave it down below in the comment section. That way it's all kind of nice and neat right in there, so I can kind of look at it there. Also, if you would like guys to support the channel, or if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, or consider going over to my patreon.com website and supporting me there, or my Amazon wish list as well. Let's get right into it, guys. Let's take a look at this very epic play. She's going head on into 4 of the enemy team, but it's not suicide. She's getting into position for a very nice ultimate, keeps them nice in place. The howitzer lands a wonderful ultimate. A 4-man pull by the Grux incinerates 2 enemies instantaneously, and then it's close. It's easy mop-ups of the next 2 enemies. Fantastic synergy by the Decker and the howitzer. Fantastic job on them making that play happen. So ladies and gentlemen, what exactly happened there? Well, something happened that I think is missing in a lot of current games. Ultimate synergy. People synergizing their ultimates with heroes that work very well together. Decker obviously works very well with Howitzer, with Gideon, with Gadget, with so many other people. Grux actually works really quite well. There's so many other people with Steel who's on this team. It works so well. And that is exactly what we see here. We can see that Super Tycho gets into position here and waits very nicely for our howitzer to get into position. Then she uses the ultimate. Then howitzer uses his ultimate here, and finally the Grux lands a fantastic pull. Really, guys, the only thing that this needs is communication and an intent of actually trying to, focus on using your ultimates together, using them in a way that they can feed off each other and get more value out of them. That's really all that it takes. It really doesn't take much more than that. But people don't do it. And I think that this is a fantastic showcase of exactly that. 2 people who chose to just actually take a little bit more effort in coordinating their play. And it works so nicely. As you can see, there's the howitzer with the fantastic ultimate right in there. 4-person ultimate. For some reason, it actually doesn't hit the Grux. Must have just been out of range. And then they just mop up the rest of the team with ease. It's really quite fantastic. It doesn't happen enough, and I wish people would do it. I really wish people would do it. All it means, you just pick heroes that synergize well with each other and wait for and create those opportunities where you can just completely dominate through ultimate synergy. This next one, ladies and gentlemen, is a pretty epic team fight that happens in the enemy jungle. This one is sent in by Ragnarok75, so thank you very much for this. Yes, the star of the show is this Murdoch, but really it's kind of everybody on his friendly team. So we have a friendly Rampage here that is kind of getting stuck here in the jungle. He's leaping through the trees, trying to escape, but We have an enemy Richter, Sparrow, and Chimera all coming in to join the party, but also a Countess and a Howitzer that kind of leaves his team out to dry there in the left lane. But he's in a bit of trouble, and his friendly team has a great game sense, great map awareness to actually come in here and collapse in on the enemy team in a jungle. The jungle's not the best place to fight, depending on your team composition, depending on your positioning, which we will see here go in one way or the other. So the Rampage almost dies, but our Murdoch here is deciding whether to join in, and there is a friendly Gideon that doesn't quite get his ultimate off in the proper spot, but the Decker chooses to go in there, start the engagement there on the Sparrow, but a fantastic ultimate by the Kwong right on the enemy, and then the team is trying to retreat with the 3-person long arm of the law to finish it off. What just happened there? So let's go through this one slowly. Fantastic individual play here by the friendly team enables this to turn around into the blue team's favor. The Gideon manages to get in, but doesn't quite catch all 4 in his ultimate. He definitely should have waited there and maybe waited for a better position. But fantastic Cosmic Rift there. Gets 3 people. And all of this, watch as the enemy team is just getting a little bit chunks of their life taken out. The Richter misses the pull, and look at all this damage that is slowly applied. A fantastic ultimate here on by the Kwong takes out the Sparrow and the Richter, quite a bit of their health. Watch this Gideon land a perfect Cosmic Rift on the last 2, and then that long arm of the law to finish it off. A complete domination by this blue team in simply just their positioning. You can see here that just being careful with the positioning, they're able to do quite a bit. Again, that Gideon did do a little bit of a whiff with his ultimate, but watch as Ragnarok stays behind this rock, trying to dodge that Sparrow. He's taking, that's 3 hits so far now that he's taken on that enemy Sparrow and Decker. Now with the rest of his team engaging, he's going to simply have an easy time coming in here, taking chunks out of their health. Again, that fantastic ambush by that Kwong with the 2-person ultimate. The Gideon Cosmic Rift lines it up. 3-person arm, long arm of the law. Just fantastic. Again, that positioning enables our friendly team here to take chunks out of their health while keeping the enemy on the back foot. Watch as the enemy team's forced to just retreat here in this kind of alleyway while this Decker lands her stun. The Gideon lands a great burden, a couple of good Cosmic Rifts. This Ragnarok's just able to take chunks out of their health. The Kwong comes in from behind, lands a 2-person ultimate. Could have been better, but Ragnarok takes the chance that he sees with that 3-person long arm of the law. Really, guys, here this one is all just about positioning and waiting for the correct time to engage. Ragnarok doesn't, run in there trying to take them on 1-on-1 like this Gideon does and misses with his ultimate. He simply comes in, watches, he kind of dips and dives around the corner, takes a few pot shots. The Decker chooses at this moment to be the engaging force with her stun there on the Sparrow. The Rampage comes in as well. Great Cosmic Rift and burden by the Gideon once again with that long arm of the law. Just insane. It's really hard to see how dominant this blue team is just through their positioning, catching the orange team in this bad position. That great Cosmic Rift you just saw there, kind of those chunks being taken out of the enemy team just through that great positioning. And again, just this dominant display here is really something to see. Kaboom! Wow. Like we've said here, great game sense by the blue team to come in from all sides here to collapse on this orange team. See that they have a not so good positioning here in their jungle, and it just kind of degenerates for the orange team as they kind of charge in here. Fantastic ultimate by the Kwong, and then long arm with Law to finish it off. Just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like your epic replay to be to be analyzed, please send it in. Leave it down in the comment section below with your replay code, with the time that it happens, and maybe a little description, a little teaser of what happens. So guys, like we have seen, great positioning and great synergy of the ultimates. That has to happen. The synergizing of the ultimates, I think, is one of the things that's really missing. You know, you see a fantastic first pick of really anybody, but, you know, somebody really likes Gadget, so they pick Gadget. Somebody picks, after that, somebody picks a Decker. Right there, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, Gadget, Decker. Oh, let's do a double caster here with a howitzer, and then let's definitely get like somebody like a Steel, again, to compound those AoE ultimates, something like that. I'm always thinking in the draft lobby, how can we synergize these ultimates? How can you synergize a team comp to get extra value out of the heroes that you pick? Sometimes you can win that game before it even starts. And in the second replay here that we see, just fantastic positioning, fantastic use of their abilities to take chunks out of the enemy before they even really fully commit to the engagement. And by that time, a few ultimates, a few abilities, finishes off the battle. Please like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, share it with the community, and of course guys, subscribe. If you found this content useful or simply liked it, please subscribe so I can do it for you in the future. Till next time, like always, stay optimistic and positive.